Hey everybody, welcome to another video. Today we've got some pretty big news for Volta stock and any Volta shareholders out there, because it looks like the Shell and Volta acquisition is now going through, and it's scheduled to be complete by March 31st of this year. So that's in only a couple days from now. There's this brief article here that was put out by Business Wire on this news. So we're going to go through this real quick. Volta today announced that at a special meeting of Volta stockholders held earlier today, stockholders of Volta approved the proposal to adopt the agreement and plan of merger dated as of January 17th, 2023, the merger agreement, under which Shell USA Incorporated, a subsidiary of Shell plc, has agreed to acquire Volta through a merger of a direct, wholly owned subsidiary of Shell USA and into Volta, with Volta continuing as the surviving corporation in the merger. At the special meeting, holders of a majority of the shares of Volta Class A common stock issued and outstanding at the close of business on the record date and entitled to vote at the special meeting voted in favor of the proposal to adopt the merger agreement. The formal results of the vote will be included in a current report on Form 8-K to be filed by the company with the SEC. The transaction is expected to close on or about March 31st, 2023, just a couple days from now, subject to customary closing conditions. Following the closing of the transaction, shares of Volta common stock will be delisted from trading on the New York Stock Exchange and deregistered under the Securities Exchange Act of 1934 as amended. Under the terms of the merger agreement, Volta stockholders will be entitled to receive 86 cents in cash without interest and net of withholding taxes for each share of Volta Class A common stock upon the completion of the merger. So as we just went over here in the article, if you're a Volta shareholder at the moment, you're going to be receiving 86 cents per share. It should be just automatically deposited into your brokerage account. Essentially, your shares are going to be automatically sold. I do have another video on what exactly happens to your shares during an acquisition, and I do talk about this Shell and Volta acquisition specifically in that video. But really, all you need to know for this specific acquisition here is that if you're a shareholder of Volta, you're going to be receiving 86 cents per share because Shell is acquiring the company for $169 million. So, since it's an all-cash deal, you're going to be receiving cash that's going to be deposited to your brokerage account. If this was an all-stock deal, which I do go over in that other video, but if this was an all-stock deal, then you would be receiving stock of Shell, essentially, would be how that works. But that's not what this acquisition is. This is a cash deal. So that's why you're going to be receiving 86 cents. You're not going to be receiving any shares of Shell. But that pretty much covers all the news here today with the Shell and Volta acquisition coming to a close. Be sure to check out that other video on acquisitions. I think there's a lot of good information in there, not only for this acquisition, but, just for acquisitions in general. So if any of the other stocks you own ends up getting acquired, or there's the possibility of an acquisition, that's a good video to check out. Lots of good information in that one. So that's pretty much it for today. I hope everybody enjoyed, and I'll see all of you in the next video.